Okay, I'm going to start this video with a word of warning. It's going to be an extremely geeky video because I'm going to show you how to set up triple monitors for the iMac. And then I'm going to talk about how to use these three monitors effectively to maximize productivity and talk a little bit about my work philosophy. Okay, first let's talk about the physical setup. Now, as you know, the iMac only has one video output, and that video output has gone to this Dell 24-inch monitor. So how did I get the screen on this monitor? And the answer is, well, there's a couple of ways. The method I'm using is to use a USB to DVI adapter. And the one I found, I gotta give credit for this discovery to my geek friend Brian Ritchie, because he told me about this adapter, which is a kworld adapter, and what it does is on one end it's a DVI output, and on the other end is a USB input. Okay, now there are some pros and cons about this method. You can actually connect up to 6 different monitors with this setup using the USB ports on your computer. But there is a little bit of a lag on this computer, but it's honestly it's hardly noticeable, as you can see. Let me just demonstrate to you, so you can see that the lag is so minimal that it doesn't really matter. But if you are well, the pros of it is that it's relatively inexpensive. This adapter costs only about 70 US. If you want to go hardcore, you can get something like this, which is the Matrox dual head to go, and that has a DVI input, and it splits it into 2 separate mini DV outputs to 2 screens, and that way you don't really get as much lag. But this device costs well over 200 US. Okay, so I'll put the links to both items for you to consider. That's how you set it up physically. And just take your own back. I actually also got these really great. This is a desktop monitor arm from Ergotron. And the reason why I got these arms is because they can swivel 180 degrees. So you can't really see that. Okay, I can turn it all the way around, and if you want to read documents in portrait mode, it's perfect for that purpose. So they can swivel, and they can let me show you this. They can turn all the way up and then all the way down, so that it's pretty flexible. That's what I like about these monitor arms. Okay, let's talk about the settings. Once you have it set up, if you go to your display settings, okay, so first of all, it's the arrangement. So I've got the center monitor here, and I've lined them up perfectly here with the control bar at the top. So as you can see, I've lined up the bottoms of the Dell monitors, and it's slightly shorter than the iMac, which is perfect for this arrangement, because then the menu is going to be right here in the center, and when I move my mouse to the left or right, it's perfectly seamless. Okay, so that's the first thing. Well, let's talk a little bit about why have 3 monitors. So the reason is, you know, I think most of us multitask nowadays, and how I like to set it up is that I have my calendar on this end, and this is my to-do list tool, which is called Things. And what I love about Things is that it also synchronizes to, if I can load it up, to my iPad and iPhone. So anytime I have something that I need to do, I just plug it in here, and as you can see, it's synchronizing via Wi-Fi to all 3 devices. So I can manage my tasks to do, and I can see it all the time, what I need to do and what are my appointments and so on and so forth. In the center here, I use it for web browsing and for word processing, image editing, video editing, whatnot. Now on the left here, I keep my email open so that I can, at a glance, just by looking to the left, I can see what if there's any new emails or anything. Most of the time I just disregard it. But if I'm not doing anything important, I also like to leave my, let's move this away. So I have here all my social networks, all the Facebook pages that I manage, because I use social media for marketing my websites. So I do have a lot of Facebook pages to monitor if anyone posts a comment or anything like that. So that pops up, and I use a service called kworld, so a notification will pop up on my main screen if there's any urgent messages. Just some fun stuff. The way I set up, I have the Bluetooth mouse. The reason why I don't use a Bluetooth keyboard is because I really like the number pads, and I do a lot of spreadsheets, so I need to have the number pads ready. And I have the trackpad, which I use only for gestures. So if I flip it up, I can see all screens. Oh, by the way, this is the triple monitor wallpaper that you can see here. And when I flip it down, it's an expose. I can see all the open windows that I have. So this is a really powerful setup for maximizing productivity, because you can have multiple windows open at a size that is manageable, and it's well, it's also fun to use and impressive to look at, to say the least. Another benefit that I wanted to add about having 3 monitors is the additional USB ports. So these Dell monitors, which are relatively inexpensive nowadays, they come with 2 USB ports on the side here and 2 more at the bottom. And same with this one. So immediately I have another 4 extra USB ports to access, and also the keyboard has USB ports on the left and right, which is why I prefer a wired keyboard to a Bluetooth keyboard. Okay, so that's my home office setup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, please subscribe or comment, and I'll see you in the future videos. Holy crap, everything's gone white outside. It's raining and I'm at cloud level on the 45th floor, so I think I'm inside a cloud right now. Everything's white outside. Hope the sun comes out later.